Welcome to WINZ Business. Today we have invited renowned chartered accountant CA Madhusudan Agarwal to our studio to understand budget 2023. CA Madhusudan Agarwal, famous chartered accountant, tax expert, writer and speaker. He's a regular writer in newspapers and magazines. CA Madhusudan has more than 200 articles published so far. Let's welcome CA Madhusudan Agarwal. Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Income tax and budget proposals are always complex to be understood by common man. We want to decode the budget 2023 for better understanding. With the 2023 Union Budget presented, can you throw some light on the new tax regime?
Yeah, new income tax regime was introduced last year. It was already there in the practice, but the scheme was failed. Very few people in all over India has opted for the new scheme because there was no exemptions was allowed. So people have opted for old regime. So now the budget proposal have come for the new scheme that they will allow 50,000 rupees as a standard deduction which is available in the old regime. Apart from that, up to 7 lakh rupees a person need not to pay the tax. In the old regime it was 5 lakhs plus 2 lakhs rupees of exemptions under section 80C. So put together was 7 lakhs. So they have taken into new regime also 7 lakhs. Apart from that, other deductions are also allowed. Like standard deduction, they have taken here also standard deductions. But Mediclaim is allowed there, ATG donations are allowed there, some other deductions are allowed under chapter 6, which is not allowed in new tax regime. So you have to compare from each case to case which is better one for each SSC. So now they are trying to give some deduction in new regime but not the full deduction as old regime. But they have made one thing compulsory, that new regime is automatically a default regime. So when you want to opt for the old regime, you have to specifically apply. Earlier it was something like that, you have to apply for new regime. Now they are saying that you are default in new regime. And for applying for the old regime, you have to apply before due date. You may file your return late, but you have to apply for old regime option before due date. Otherwise, you will lose that. Apart from that, government is wanted to bring a new Saral form. Normally, it happens that whenever election year is there, they bring the new simple form. Then they do amendments to this and make it complicated. So it may we expect same thing like this time also.
What is TCS or TDS? Can you elaborate?
TCS is tax collection at source and TDS is called as tax deducted at source. Normally when we buy or take any products or supplies, so our supplier collect 20% from us as an advance tax and deposit to the government on our behalf. That is called TCS. TDS is like that when a person buys some goods or services, and when he pays to the supplier, he deduct 20% and pays to the government on behalf as an advance tax. So when you are buying a foreign travel package, now suppose it's for 1 lakh rupees, so you have to pay 1,20,000 to the supplier or the seller of the travel tour package. So he will collect 1,20,000 from you, 20,000 he will deposit with the government on your behalf. That is called tax collection at source, TCS.
Okay. Would there be any tax on converting gold to e-gold?
No, there is no tax at present for converting. E-gold is a scheme where your physical gold can be deposited and which will convert into e-receipts. E-receipts can be traded on the stock exchange. You can buy and sell the e-receipts. So there is no tax on converting of physical gold into e-receipts or from e-receipts to the physical gold. And the period is also called short term, long term, depends on how much time you preserve this. So when the time of e-receipts is also counted from the day you are holding the physical gold.
Is there any tax change on sale of property?
There is no new tax on sale of property, but they have restricted exemptions on sale of property. Under section 54 and 54F, there was exemptions, unlimited exemptions for sale of property, which they have restricted to rupees 10 crore. Now if you have a capital gain more than 10 crore, it won't be exempted. Up to 10 crores in a year only exempted. Now people are doing lot of purchase and sale of properties, and if you see the big cities, Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad or Bangalore, where 10 crores for one or two property is a small amount. You may have gained more than 10 crores, so they want to keep it a cap, so richer people gets more tax. So those who are earning more, they have to pay more. But this 10 crores limit for bigger cities, okay, but they have given blanket limit for everywhere in India. They could have given for big cities 10 crore, small cities something else.
What new amendments are towards presumptive taxation?
Yeah, presumptive taxation is a type of payment of taxation where you need not to maintain your books of accounts, or you need not to maintain certain details. You can just take your turnover and pay 8% if it is in cash, 6% if it is in banking channels. So now it was limit that up to 2 crore rupees turnover you can offer these. Now they have increased to 3 crore rupees for purchase and sale of goods or manufacturing of goods for goods. And for professionals, they have increased from 50 lakhs to 75 lakhs under section 44 ADA. But the condition is that you should receive 95% of your revenue other than cash. Then only you can offer this, otherwise old schemes will prevail for you.
Is life insurance policy taxable now?
Yeah, life insurance policy in some cases is taxable now. Till now it was 100% exempted under section 1010D. Now it will be taxable if your premium is more than 5 lakhs in a year. It is not depends on how much amount you receive on maturity, but it depends on how much premium you are paying in a year. Maybe for one policy, maybe for more than one policy. In the year of receipt, if you receive amount for which you are paying more than 5 lakhs premium, then it will be taxable. How much it will be taxable? Then taxable will be your payments minus receipts. The difference amount will be taxable. So, and that this is applicable from 1st April 2023. So whatever policies you are paying after 1st April 2023, where premium is more than 5 lakhs, your maturity will be taxable, not the amount which is received on death. So that means only maturity amount is taxable.
Okay. What is new benefits towards MSME, sir?
For MSME, like section 43B says certain expenses are allowed only on payment. Likewise, they have made it that those businesses who are registered under MSME, if you do not pay them within the time limit, so you will not be allowed as expenditure. So it will be beneficial for MSME to get registered under MSME. So their payment will be within time by the buyer, so that they can reduce their working capital cycle and their payments comes earlier. Otherwise, buyer will not get the benefit of the payment in that year.
Would there be any tax applied on foreign travel?
There is no tax as a new tax on foreign travel. They have introduced only on TCS on foreign travels. When you buy a foreign package, you have to pay 20% extra as a TCS. Previously, it was there for 5%, though, and even if it is more than 7 lakhs, now for even 1 rupee, you have to pay TCS of 20% along with your package price.
Would that mean people would now lose 20% towards the tax?
Exactly not. They will not lose 20%, but that 20% will be blocked. Their working capital will be affected if they are going on buying our foreign travel package or foreign remittances regularly. So 20% will be there in income tax department as a deposit, which may come as a refund after 1 year, 1.5 year, or it's a time gap. Whenever they file the return and refund is processed, then you will get. So that working capital will hamper.
Sir, if any TDS is not matching, then we are losing the refunds. What is the new change?
This is a very welcome move by government on budget proposal. It happens many times that when you supply goods or services, you supply in the month of March or in the end of the financial year, where you take this in one financial year and your buyer take this benefit in the next financial year. So he deduct TDS in the next financial year, whereas your accounting or method of accounting also differ from mercantile to cash basis in both the books of accounts. So normally it was happening that you account first year, they account second year. So you are losing your TDS, you are not getting proper refunds. So now they have allowed a provision saying that you can claim this within next 2 years also.
Okay.
So you can apply to your assessing officer by a separate way of application and you will get your refund of TDS. So it's a very good move, welcome move by the government for the benefit of the SSEs.
What is the new change for filing GST returns, sir?
GST returns, previously there was no limit. Now they have said that GSTR 1, 3B and 9 can be filed within 3 years. So there is a time limit of 3 years to file these returns.
So thank you for your valuable time, sir. And is there any financial suggestion to my viewers?
Thanks WINZ Business for inviting me here and giving me opportunity for this. I always say that for financial planning, you see your working capital requirements and always plan your taxes in advance. So that tomorrow you may not feel that, oh, I have not done this, it could have been done. So get proper planning, give some time for planning, take some advice and work on this.
You have taken a lot of time and efforts to explain new budget 2023. Thank you for your time, sir. So hope you understand 2023 budget small changes by CA Madhusudan Agarwal. So if you have any doubts about the 2023 budget, please comment me in the comment box. Thank you for watching.